Hey, what's up, Dean? Zero Performance at the shop, working on Sean's Mustang. We did the cage. It's basically a 10-point cage for 850 certification. Did subframe connectors, kind of built my own with outriggers that come out to the rocker panel. And then there's actually an outrigger underneath. Also the shock bar, which is in the wrong location. We gusseted up to the cage. Makes the cage stronger, but also makes the shock bar a little bit stronger. And now we're doing the wheel tubs, which I started with basically a poster board template that I stuffed in there, drew, cut, got it close. Made some adjustments to what I kind of wanted. Whoa! Almost broke the torch. Mainly because of the way the Fox body floor is, how all of this comes out and then jumps forward. It's all because of the torsion box is pinch welded underneath, so you can't cut this all the way back here. It's just, you'd end up cutting through the torsion box, and you don't want to do that. So I set it up on top, which I absolutely hate that look right there. I may take a piece and kind of cover it, do sort of like a little piece like that across to kind of cover it, and then beat this back up in and shape it a little better. But you can see it's basically stitched. This is open because the floor goes here. The plate is in. I got the plate all cut. I doubled everything I did, except for this, the actual tub. It was the only piece I didn't cut yet. So yep, okay, whatever. But yeah, I cut it, put it in there, trimmed it a little bit in the back where it shortens a little bit, but you can kind of see the tub it's pretty straight up and down. Also tacked it back onto the trunk hinge bracket, and I did put 2 bead rolls in it, really just to kind of stiffen it and take away that dinging noise. But you can see the other pieces right there for the inside vertical piece. So I got to cut the wheel tub for that side, which I already know the measurement on it and everything. Basically, I'm just using some electric shears. See, that's the first piece I cut, and I actually had it in, welded it, and then I actually did cut and bead roll another piece and started welding it in, and I hated it. At the front, where in my head, if I had matched this edge here and kind of ran the tub and then turned the tub in, it won't work through here. It'll work down here. You could beat this corner in, leave it, long, whatever, but it won't work here. It puts the tub like almost 2 inches down, and I don't want to push it and make it look weird. I had almost thought about doing like a filler on the inside, but again, the tub was sitting like way down here, and it looked stupid, to be honest. I didn't like it, so I tore everything out, made this panel longer, basically that distance longer, about 2 inches longer, and then made this panel about 1 inch longer, and then just stitched it all. The gaps look huge, but they're actually not. They're weldable gaps, but they look huge for some reason. Like, that looks massive, but you can see I could weld it there, I could weld it here. This is all the crud body filler stuff. So it's stitched all the way in, welded pretty much all the way across the floor, and then I beat this piece. I got to trim just this corner off over here, just so it doesn't end up coming back out. And I got kind of lucky, and I rolled this lip up. So from inside the car, that's what it looks like. It's got a little lip coming down, and then on the underside it's got a lip going up. and then it worked out flat. Where this drops off, I kind of beat the floor back up into the tub. And then the only thing I got left on this side other than the floor is to seam seal this tub in and call it a day on this side. This side is done. That side there, I'll have that done tomorrow, I know for sure, and I will start working on the floor. Again, I have no idea if I'm going to do it in one piece or if I'm going to try and do it multiple pieces. I don't want to do multiple pieces because it takes away from, and you have seams like where that's going to be up there. That's going to be a seam where the two pieces come together, and it's okay, you know, a couple here and there. It just gets to be a pain in the butt having to do multiple seams. I did manage to block the transmission cooler in front of the bars. When I made these down bars, I did not pull the transmission cooler back out and hang it because I didn't want it to be on the bar down here that I was welding. Yep, managed to get it stuck up in there. I mean, not stuck. I just got to undo the lines, puke fluid everywhere, and bring it back out. But I have to do that tomorrow. Yeah, so once I get the back done, I'll come up here. I'll tackle the two fronts. Should be good. Today is the 20th, so he'll be here in a few days. 23rd. So we'll lock the door. But for today, that's it. Tired. More out. It was cold this morning. Now I'm sweating my butt off with a hoodie on. So I imagine it's probably 80 degrees out. But yeah, that's it for now. I appreciate you watching. Like, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified. Leave me a comment. Have a good day.